Hello everybody, happy Sunday, and thank you for coming back to my channel. You know, I want to take a moment to really thank my subscribers. Those of you that hang in there with me, I really appreciate you and you taking the time to watch my videos and to make comments. It means so much to me. And those that are watching that aren't subscribers, I'd love for you to become a subby. I try to make about a video every other week, not too much, and do it in between other things that I do. And I also want to wish all of you a very happy 2021. I just hope you're filled with good health and joy and lots of love, and everything is better than it is right now for each of you. Okay, so today I'm going to be making this envelope pocket stack. Now, I've made an envelope stack before, but this I kind of made a mishmash of both pockets and envelopes, and I think it's kind of fun. It's made to go right into your journal. It can either be glued in on the back or it can be clipped in as a floating stack. Let me show you what it is. It has, I just made a knot. It has a jute ribbon. I haven't finished decorating the front yet, but I will. And this is an envelope that opens up. You can put things there. I kept this open so you can make it a little tuck spot. You open that and you see inside it's a mishmash of different size pockets. I thought that was kind of cute. On this side, we have a pocket, a notch pocket here. And if you open it up, you have a notch pocket going this way. Then you have the envelope here with a card in it. And then in the center, you have a cute little notch pocket with a card. And then a pocket on the top with a tag. That opens up. And you have a little side pocket here with a little card. Then here you have a little flap pocket with a little card or a mini coin envelope. And then you have a notch pocket here in the center. And then this all folds up and closes. The nice thing about doing a mishmash is you can use your scraps, which is what I did. You can use anything that you have left over. For the one I'm going to make now, I actually used a couple of pieces of cardstock from a packet. And let me just share the pack with you. It's Sweet Ambrosia, and it's by Recollections. This is old, but I love it. I'm hoping I'll be able to get a replacement. We'll see. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I did was I started with cutting out 3 pieces of paper, and these 2 are for the outside envelopes. So this is 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, and this is 7 1/2 by 7 1/2. I am going to use a punch, and I score this at 3 3/8. So we have 3 3/8. Can't see. If you don't have an envelope punch, there's tons of templates online that you can look at, or probably the easiest way is to take an envelope, open it up, and use that as your template. So this one, I'm going to notch this back one here. And I love this. Funny, this envelope punch, when I bought it and I brought it home, I had no clue how to use it. I mean, it has the directions here, but they didn't make any sense to me. So I had to go online and find a video that told me how to use this. You know, I hate to admit it, but I did. Okay, I'm not going to fold that just yet. I'm going to finish with this one. And this is 7.5 by 7.5, and I'm scoring it at 2 5/8. It's going to be a weird one. A weird envelope. It's going to be long and skinny. And that'll be kind of cool, actually. Okay. Now, I actually have, let me see what size this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably 6 by 6. Yeah. Let me see if there's an envelope here that's 6 by 6. It'll be 3 by 4. And I score it at, can never see these, 2 5/8. Okie doke. And this will be a little one. Cool. Okay, let me put this aside. I'm not going to need that anymore, I don't think. And let me go ahead and glue these. Oh, I forgot to notch that one. Okay. And my glue. Don't need much. And voila. I have an envelope. Set that aside. Oop. Definitely have to cut this off. That's weird. But that doesn't matter because this is going to be hidden. Okay. And last but not least, this pretty one. And this one. What I like to do right from the beginning is stack the 2 outer envelopes. And what you want to do is make sure that one envelope can fold into the other. So you don't want to go past the fold line. Now you can either fold it in like that, or you can do it the opposite way. But if you're folding the bigger one into the smaller one, just make sure that you're giving enough room for it to open and close. Oh, and I kind of like that because then I can make some sort of something over here. So I'm going to do it like that. And make sure and all I'm going to do is get it in place. Because now what I can do is I can add a pocket to the back. Now, I actually have a pocket I've already made, and I think it'll fit perfectly in here. And it does. So I'm going to use this one. And this is just a simple coin envelope, and I'll show you in a minute how I make these. I do have a punch that you can use, which is what I use for this, but I'm going to show you an easier way. And I'm actually going to, I want this to go up to the top. Pretty much. Okay. Just like that. And what I have is a little envelope here that we can add stuff in. And then I made a little thingamabobber to hold it closed. Okay. Now, what I should have done before I put that down is put this underneath it. So that was silly, but I could do it like this. Interesting. Or like this, where there's not much room. So I could fold up like that. What do you think? Okay, I can do that. And that's all you do. You kind of find places to stack that make an interesting composition. Want to make sure it's not covering up your fold lines. When you fold it closed, you want to make sure everything closes. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to make I'm going to make an envelope out of this, a little larger one, I think. And I actually cut this wrong. I wanted it to fold over, so I would only have to just fold it to make a pocket, but that didn't happen. So what I'm going to do is glue it. But before I do that, what I think I'm going to do is cut it a bit. Because I want it to be, first I always have to keep in mind how thick it could be. So if I wanted it here to be able to fold out like this, it can't be very thick. So I need to take, it looks like about 1/4 of an inch off. And that's what I'm going to do. It's actually going to be thinner than that because I'm going to fold it in. So what I'm going to do is grab my little scoreboard. Oh, or my bigger scoreboard, because it's easier to get to. Let me put the lid on this. I can find the little thingamabubber. Where'd it go? It's in my hand. That's where it went. Okay. And I'm going to take 1/4 of an inch on this end and 1/4 of an inch on this end. Let's turn it. I'm going to go ahead right away and fold it. The only problem with this Recollections cardstock is that it does crack, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. And I'm going to cut off, I guess it would be 1/2 inch on this. Don't need this anymore yet. I'm going to stick this inside. Nope, need a little more off. Okay, I want it to be able to fit inside here so this can fold over it. And, ooh, that's going to make a pretty pocket. I'm going to cut it about right. Here. Now I can use this for another pocket somewhere down the road. Okay, now I'm going to use this punch to cut a notch in my pocket. Little notch. And then I'm going to fold this. I'm going to use this notch again. No. There we go. And I'm going to round the corners just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing to the top. Okay, now I'm going to glue it. Oh, I didn't put enough glue on there, that's for sure. Okay, and now that makes a cute little pocket for our stack. And let's see where I want it. Now I want it to be able to open out this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little strip of paper. Just a little strip like this. Score it down the middle. And this, now I can choose, let's see what I want to do. I'm going to put it here and here. Then I can cover this with some sort of a pocket. Let's see. So we're going to put it this way. And I want to kind of center it there. Just like that. So it opens up. And let me put a little, perhaps just a little flap there. Let's see what colors I have. And I'll go with okay. I'm not a measurer, as you can see. Those of you that know me know that. So I'm going to just make a little flap there. Not a flap, a little tuck spot. Just like that. And then I want something here. So remember the last part of it. I'm actually going to take this out and we can put a pocket right there. So it'll have a double pocket. Whoops. Oops, I forgot to cut a notch there. Let me get my circle punch and cut a little notch. Okay. So that's going to open as one pocket. See what we have so far. It's causing a problem. Okay, now you always have to keep checking to see how thick it is to make sure it's going to close properly. So let me see what else. We could use some little pockets. Let's see what colors. Here's a little, this would make a pretty envelope, fold up envelope, just like this. Just like that. Let me cut some off. And okay, this can go just like that. And let's see. I have a couple pieces of papers left. Those scraps. This is kind of pretty. I could make a side pocket. Just like this. Just simply fold it in half. Glue it. Maybe glue it here down the middle, and then I could have two little pockets. Okay, I'll try it. Around these corners. And I'll round these two. Okay, so now all I want to do is just like that. And maybe just plop that there. Let's see. Not sure yet. So let's see where we can put this one. Oh, I want to put the little notches on the sides here. Just slightly. Okay. So I need something on this side that can open up. Okay. And I need a little attachment piece. And this time I think I'll make it so that it covers up the inside of the envelope. Let me see if I have a larger piece. I do. So I can make it something like this. I still want to make sure that I'll be able to close it. Okay, so I'm going to do this, plop that inside, then I'm going to put this right here. Okay, what I like is something else. This is not working on this one here. Okay. Oh, that came first, right? You know what I don't like is that this goes over the edge. So what I'm going to do is trim it and then recut it, re-notch it. Just like that. Okay, so we have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. That might be it. Let's see. We have this, then it opens up like this. Then it opens up like this. Oh, I need to cover that. This opens up, and this opens up. This, and then we have this envelope. So I need something here. Let's see. Maybe something else in pink. Maybe a pocket here. Yeah, that might work. And maybe I put this down here. Maybe I'll make this like a little flap. Then I can cut this down. Just like that. And let's see what we have here. Okay, what I'm going to do here, first I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to do that on the 1/2 inch side. Okay. Then I'm going to glue these together, Oh, let me get some brads. Tons of brads. Just need plain old brads. Okay, so that's one. And another one. Just like that. And I'm doing a video. Well, sorry guys. They don't ever seem to know. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm going to do this. Sorry for that noise, guys. Someone's using an ice maker. And here. Just like that. And then, oh, I'm gonna have to cut this so that this can fall in the right place. Otherwise, it won't reach it. Okay. And this side, like that. Now let me grab some elastic. Before I do that, I'm going to glue this. Okay. I'm going to tie this in a knot on this side. Come on. And trim that off. You could actually go like that. Okay, now this all needs to be inked on the edges. So I was going to put this here, right? And do this just like this. And glue it in place. So you have a double-sided pocket. Let me okay, that'll do there. Where am I going to put my little envelope? Right there? Okay. And there you have it. So let's see what we have. We have this pocket goes this way. This one goes this way. This goes this way. Whoop, this one can come before this. Yes, this way. And then we want to put on our jute. So let me cut some jute. Some jute. So pretty on the back. I'll go back to the pink I was using. Just like that. Okay. So, well, you know what? I want to round these corners. It's putting a lot of glue to hold our jute in place. This is going to go right down on top of it. Just like that. And take that little brad. Yeah. And I need something for that corner. So let me make a few corners. Two. And this one. And two more. Just go this way. Just like this. There we go. Voila. Just like that. Okay. So now, here's what we have. Closed with jute. Then this opens up to reveal a pocket. You can pop stuff in. This is just a pretty whatever. This opens up. And you have a double pocket on this side. This opens up and you have a pocket here. It's the same pocket. Then you have a spot here and a spot here. That can go right under there. Then you open this side. Whoop, I forgot. This side you have 2 pockets. Let me make sure they're free and clear. And one on this side for some nice little cards. Then this side you have a little flap pocket. Then in the center you have an envelope that comes down with a spot. Then you have a pocket up here, a notch pocket. And you have a little fold out envelope to write on, and here you have a larger envelope to put something in. Whoops. There we go. Just like that. So this goes first. This goes second. Nope. This goes first. Yeah, this goes second, this goes next, and this goes next. And that is our stack of pockets and envelopes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you try to make it. It was fun. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. It really helps me. Thank you. Bye-bye.